Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into it. Are you not ready? Okay, you're not ready.
I was adjusting my microphone. Go for it, bud.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into another episode of Pepperoni Pals Podcast. And Tyler just broke his finger, so.
That shit hurt like a motherfucker.
You good, bro?
Yeah.
All right. So,
Just cracked every fucking bone in my hand.
broken hand over there is Tyler, and
6'5" for the ladies.
6'5" for the ladies.
Whole 6'4" for the ladies.
Yeah, I'm 6'4", all right. Maybe my dreams.
6'4". You're all 5'10" and 6'4", buddy.
I'm 5'10", but if you round up to a weird number, I'm 6'4".
You're 5'10", which is with shoes you're 5'11". 5'11" isn't real, so you're practically 6 foot. But 6 foot is just like weird. So now you're 6'1", but 6'1's a prime number. So now you're 6'2".
Yeah.
6'2" might as well just be 6'3". Wear some boots. 6'3", who the fuck says that? Just be 6'4".
Exactly. 6'4".
I saw a video like that somewhere on the internet.
Yeah, I think I sent it to you.
Yeah.
One of us sent it to the other one.
I was like, what the fuck is wrong with people?
But today we're going to take a turn in a weird direction.
Yes, very weird. How many of these do you want to do? 3?
We'll see where it takes us. We'll see where we are.
So we're doing the most extreme and messed up murders that have ever happened in New York. When I clicked on the article, I genuinely thought it was like the world, but there goes, not reading shit. It's my specialty.
New York's big enough.
New York is big enough, yeah. So before we get into it, drop a like on the podcast. If you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe button with notification bell turned on. Go check out our social medias, link down in the description below. We got Twitter, TikTok, stuff like that. And if you're on an audio listening platform, please consider dropping us a 5-star and following the podcast so you can tag along for every episode. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Do you want me to read this, or do you want to read it?
Yeah, you go ahead and read it.
Lizzie Halliday, the worst woman on earth, 1890. In the 1890s, this was the nickname given to Lizzie Halliday, New York's first known female serial killer. She was also the first woman to ever be sentenced to death by the electric chair.
Dun dun.
Although that sentence was never carried out. Female serial killer in the 1890s. Captain Crunch did not stand a chance.
What?
Just, woman in the 1890s.
Okay, all right.
Isn't that no? Lizzie emigrated to the States as a child, and as she got older, she showed a propensity to experience what would later be called spells of insanity. Halliday committed at least 4 murders, including 2 women she was old friends with, and her 6th husband, who she stabbed, shot, and mutilated. Yes, 6.
That's aggressive.
That's a lot for one man to go through. It's a lot for one woman to put out. That's a lot of energy.
A lot of negative energy. Must have been fucking around.
She needs to update her crystals. That's what it is. Gotta put them on the windowsill so they can charge in the moonlight. Yes, 6. Of the previous 5, she suspected of killing possibly 2 of them and attempted to kill another one by poisoning with arsenic. So there was 2 out of the 6 husbands that she didn't try to murder. The 6th one she killed. The 2 of them she was suspected of killing them and attempted to kill a 4th one. So it means 2 of them she genuinely liked. They were probably the first and the second.
I don't want to stay at her hotel.
No? Does she have a hotel?
Hotel, motel,
Motel.
Holiday Inn.
Aha. I'm fucking pull it in my head tonight. I can't deal with you today. She also had a love of burning things. In 1888, she burned down the saloon of the 2 female old friends that she would later murder, and burned both the barn and the house of her 6th husband, who she would also later murder. Apprehended and sentenced to death by electrocution, the governor of New York went on to commute her sentence and instead institutionalized her for being mentally insane.
So if you know this Lizzie Halliday,
Yes.
and she sets anything you own on fire, fucking run.
She's trying to kill you.
She's going to kill your ass.
She was sent to Mattawan State Hospital for the criminally insane, where she would live out the rest of her life. While there, she attacked and killed a nurse by stabbing her, wait for it, not once, not twice, 200 times with a pair of scissors. It's safe to say that she definitely had bangs. So, psycho bitches.
What the fuck?
It says she was an ex-gypsy. That's interesting. Stabs nurse with shears.
This bitch is crazy.
So I think I kind of want to go on a date with her.
You would.
I'm suicidal, so this works perfectly, you know? But,
well, you're going to have to marry her, and then, you know.
That's not true. She killed old friends. Date her, break up with her, become an old friend. Run into her at a saloon that she burnt down.
That's true.
You know what's going to be very hard in this podcast today?
What's that?
So, we make jokes about quite a lot of things.
Yes, we do.
And this is, like, very disturbing shit.
Very dark.
So I'm trying to figure out how we're going to properly, in the cauldron of the podcast, properly mix. Cauldron, you get it? Because, yeah, worship. Properly mix comedy.
Hotel, motel, holiday.
With whatever the fuck is coming up on my laptop screen right now.
By the way, with this and what we were originally going to do, you might want to clear your browser history if you're going to do anything crazy.
Yeah, that's a good point. She probably cleared her browser history every time.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Throw away her shopping list or something.
Throw away her shopping list. Let's see here. Kerosene, matches. Yeah, that's about it.
Arsenic.
Scissors.
Scissors, yes. What the fuck? Yeah, so, you know, clear your stuff up. Nobody wants to see, you know, Lizzie Halliday, part 2.0. What? This was in 1890, so history repeats itself. So somebody in 1990 had to do some crazy shit like this. So we're good. I don't think we're going to see it in our lifetime. Well, I fucking hope not.
If we do, it's going to be like a great-great-grandchild or something with our luck.
Probably. Well, see, the thing is, I was born in 97, so I'll be 93, and if I make it that far, I just don't want to, so I don't think
F it.
I don't think I'll have to live to see this.
Hey, Lizzie, can you grab that pair of scissors over there? Grandpa's done for the day.
I'll be victim number 8, buddy. Here you go, buddy. This one is all you. Oh my fucking god, I just read that.
How the fuck do you say this guy's name?
Aaron.
Aaron?
Aaron Key. Lock and Key.
Lock and Key.
Lizzie Halliday, No Time Motel.
All right. So, this guy's name is Aaron Key, the East Harlem rapist, in 1991. Aaron Key was a serial murderer and rapist who had a sick penchant.
Yes, penchant.
For forced sodomy of teenage girls. Okay, R. Kelly, take it easy.
What is sodomy? I genuinely don't know.
Google it.
Okay, I will be Googling sodomy. Continue reading.
Okay. I lost my place. Hold on 1 minute. Who lived in... teenage girls who lived in several different Harlem housing projects. R. Kelly. All right. He took... Do you have an update for us?
Just anal or oral.
Okay.
That's essentially what it is. Forced.
Do you like sodomy?
It's forced. No, I'm not really into rape. Not my thing.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Oh.
Did you lose your place again?
He took his first victim in 1991. All told, he raped and murdered by strangulation 3 separate girls. I'm not going to read the victim's name.
Maybe
but
they liked being choked.
13, 19, and 18. Okay, one of those is a little extra illegal. Over the course of 8 years. The 19-year-old's victim, the 19-year-old's body, he burned beyond all recognition and could only be identified by her ankle bracelet.
She on parole? It's fucking Harlem, so I'm just curious. It says ankle bracelet.
That's not a monitor, bud.
Fair point. Good point.
During this time, he also raped and committed forced sodomy against 4 other teenage girls. Once arrested, he conducted an incredible rant in court where he claimed he was the victim of massive conspiracy involving DNA swapping.
That's intelligent, at
This
least.
guy's off his fucking rocker.
In the least, that is very smart to at least throw that out.
He's like, oh yeah, DNA swapping, you know. At the end of the trial, he declared, fuck all y'all, to the entire courtroom. He was convicted as a result of massive DNA evidence and the testimony of the rape victims he hadn't killed, and in 2001 was sentenced to 3 life sentences for the murders and 400 years for the rapes.
400 years? They must think he's a warlock.
400 years. Put him in jail until the jail rots on top of him, and then after that, move him to a new jail until that one rots on top of him. Anyway.
You're going to get very disturbed reading the end of this article.
Oh, fucking fantastic. From prison, Key later made 20 5x7-inch rape cards, which...
Go ahead.
Depicted. I'm a little dyslexic, guys. Which depicted handwritten accounts of his crimes and the things he had said to the victims, including, "Say I love you," in quotes, "Be quiet and take it like a woman and act like you love me." This guy's fucking nuts, man.
So, what the fuck?
You want to see if this guy's still alive? You want to Google that?
Yeah, I will throw his name into Google real quick. What the fuck, though?
This guy is off his fucking rocker, and the podcast is taking a little bit of a dark turn from atomic wedgie to serial kitty rapist.
He's alive.
We've been down this
He was born in
road.
1973. Hasn't died yet.
I'm surprised nobody in prison murdered his ass, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know. That's fucked up. What the fuck, dude?
That was a little dark.
I think the end of it, where he told him to say "I love it" and be quiet, take a look. That shit's fucking.
That's
it.
I think Stabler would have beat the shit out of this guy, but
Yeah, what's this? Shit's fucked up, dude. It took me a second to process the joke.
You good?
Victims unit. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
aren't they in New York in the TV show?
They are.
See, so what the fuck, man?
This guy's man. All
He
right.
looks ugly too. That's probably why he had to do it. Couldn't get laid. All right, Mary Beth Tinning, the baby killer.
Oh, baby killer, man.
This is the year my
I love
father was born.
how I love how I have the recent ones and yours are like fucking
Yeah, for real. This is the year my father was born, though. So
really
clearly,
since
didn't fucking do enough.
1975.
Yeah. Ha ha ha. Are we bowling for soup after this, or just
Yes. Anyway,
Mary's mom has got it going on.
that's a different band.
No shit, Sherlock. Described by some completely oblivious individual as a devoted mother. New York.
Nicholas.
Yeah, it's no, I'm not reading it. Some town in New York resident Mary Beth Tinning is actually a serial child murderer. But unlike other cases of child murder, all of these children were her own. From
Psycho.
she purposely got pregnant or adopted. From 1975 to 1985, Tinning gave birth to or adopted a total of 9 babies, both boys and girls.
I think your ex killed more than that.
No, they were still in her, so it's abortion.
Oh shit. Sorry, was that a little too personal?
None of these children lived past their 5th birthday, and most died. I just turned into Mike Tyson. Most died within a few months of being born. Tinning was a regular in the town that she's from. Hospital trauma centers where she would bring her dead offspring in a panic, saying they weren't breathing. Hospitals consistently declared the cause of death as being sudden infant death syndrome, SIDS. But literally no one ever caught on. 9 dead children from SIDS was statistically impossibility. Tinning's ultimate motivation for these murders, according to investigators, was to garner sympathy and attention. They believed that after each baby's death, Tinning got kind of an emotional high from the attention she received, which included police on manhunts in search for people who might have smothered her children. But what the fuck? About who in reality did not exist at all? Tinning was finally investigated after a call to the police from the hospital where she took her 9th child, 3-month-old Tammy Lynn. That's the girl from Ted, Tammy Lynn, right?
I have not watched Ted.
After she claimed she found Tammy unconscious in her crib with blood coming out of her mouth. Once arrested, Tinning admitted to the murder and confessed that she had also been slowly poisoning her husband. Well, she learned from Lizzie Halliday, that old trick. Once arrested, slowly been poisoning her husband despite ample circumstantial evidence in the form of 8 child corpses. Tinning was only charged with the death of Tammy Lynn. She was found guilty and remains in prison where she has been denied parole 4 times because she continues to demonstrate no insight into her crimes. Mary Beth Tinning. I'm going to throw that bitch's name into Google.
Let's see here. While you're Googling that, I'll Google something else.
This bitch has a big-ass forehead, Cole. Look at that shit.
Wow.
It's a 12 head. Mary Beth Tinning. Born in September 1942. Has yet to die. She married Joe Tinning in 1965. That's the husband that she tried to murder.
So, Child Protective Services was a little late on this one.
They have her children listed. All 9 of her victims. Tammy Lynn Tinning. Go ahead. Do your thing. I'm sorry.
Well, this happened in, 1975?
Yes, 1975 and 1985.
And in 1980, Congress passed the first law for CPS.
Interesting. So, shout out Mary Beth Tinning.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's got something to do with that. Just...
The 9 children's named Tammy Lynn Tinning, Barbara Tinning, Nathan Tinning, Michael, Jennifer, Joseph Jr., Mary Frances, Timothy again. Wait, no, there was no first Timothy, and Jonathan. Those were all of the children's names. She's still alive. It doesn't say that she was divorced, because then this number would have an end date. So, hold up. Convicted child killer Mary Beth Tinning released in 2018. See, now I'm interested in this fucking sociopath's life.
We're gonna find you, Mary.
Oh, she's got a bigger forehead when she lost her hair. Interesting. Tinning walked out of medium security prison.
Is it just me, or does she look like Mrs. Voorhees?
Yeah, that's funny. Serving 31 years over 20 years to life sentence in 1985. Released. Been on parole board since 2007. Her husband was there when she got out.
I guess he said the hell with divorce. I'll just stay with the crazy bitch. Didn't he? Wait a minute. You didn't divorce her and she was trying to kill you? What the fuck,
and your
dude?
fucking children, G.
Yeah, she offed all your damn children.
Yeah, he was waiting for her. I mean, it says he couldn't be breached for coming out. Maybe she's dead. Maybe he killed her. Fucking. Maybe he's poisoning her over time.
Maybe.
Fucking turnaround's fair play, bitch.
I wouldn't blame him if as soon as she walked out, he just shot her ass. Just, you killed my babies!
I'm with that as like a decision.
Great. Here's another one from the fucking 90s.
I'm with that as a decision. Yeah, here we go. Enjoy this, brother. Julio
Gonzalez?
We're not going word for word on this one, buddy.
I know. I was just making sure I said the last name right.
Yeah. Let's go. Oh, because he was going to fucking word check us here, buddy.
Julio Gonzalez.
Martin! Sorry.
That was a fun event, wasn't it?
That was great.
We went to see Gabriel Iglesias a few weeks ago. Not to,
That's what you probably were thinking about
probably.
when you brought it up today.
That was a good time.
Maybe when we're not talking about
Murder?
Yeah, we can talk. We can have a normal podcast.
Yeah, maybe we can record a regular one later. So, the Happy Land Arsonist. Oh, dear Lord. Here we go. All right. On March 25th, 1990, Julio Gonzalez went to see his ex-girlfriend, Lydia... I don't know.
Feliciano. Feliz Navidad.
I want to wish you... Sorry.
I want to wish you a Merry Burn, miss.
Oh, no. Okay. And on March 25th, 1990, Julio Gonzalez went to see his ex-girlfriend, Lydia, at the Happy Land Club in the Bronx. Okay, so Happy Land in the Bronx. Well, this is not going to go well. She worked at a coat check as a coat check girl. The club had previously been shut down for code violations. Lydia has recently broken up with Gonzalez, and when he arrived, he had been drinking. That's usually how things like this go.
Yeah.
Predictably, the brief meeting turned into an argument before bouncers tossed him from the club.
Yeet.
Adios.
Watch the spot.
Yes, sir. What happened next was not so predictable. Having vowed to Lydia that tomorrow you're not going to work here anymore, I told you and I swear it. All right, bud, that's a little much, don't you think?
I'm trying to help.
Gonzalez went and purchased gasoline in a jug. Gasoline in a fucking jug.
Turkey Hill iced tea jug.
Just brought it back to Happy Land and doused the place, including the stairs, lit it, and left.
You think being in a place called Happy Land, he'd be happier?
You'd think. I was thinking this was going to be like a Disneyland. I didn't think it was a nightclub. The venue
That's why
had
it's happy ecstasy, baby.
Oh, jeez. The venue had sealed all the exits, save the main entrance in order to keep people from getting in for free. Aha. Okay. So what they done did was they're like, you ain't getting nowhere except right here, and then nobody could get the fuck out.
Yeah, look at that body count, buddy.
The venue had sealed all the exits except the main entrance in order to keep people from getting in for free. All told, 87 people burned to death in the Happy Land Club. Lydia, presumably the main object of Gonzalez's rage, however, did not burn in the fire, but was actually the first to notice it and leave. She claims that she waved others, but no one, and I mean no one, heard her at all. So, wow. 87 people burned to death.
And it wasn't even the fucking one he wanted.
Nope. 87 people alive that Gonzalez went straight home and went to sleep. How do you... Holy shit.
He was tired.
Yeah, it takes a lot of effort to
And
go and
drunk.
get a jug of gasoline. And police later found him and arrested him. He was later sentenced to 25 years to life.
That's it? Some dude raped 8 girls and got 400 years just for the rape. So you're telling me this guy murdered 87 people and got 25 years to life?
It's probably closer to life than it is 25 years.
You think?
Yeah, just a bit.
I wonder if anybody's ever outlived a life sentence.
Yes.
How long is a life sentence? Is it from your age until 100 years old, or is it 100 years?
I think it varies by state. Some people are like 70 years and they'll get out when they're like 91 or some shit.
This is a genuine question. Why is 100 years considered the length of life when the average life expectancy is different by country?
That's a great question.
Shouldn't the life sentence be different by country then? Like, South America, life expectancy is like 40 to 47 years old or some shit. So if you kill somebody when you're 20 and you live to be 70, you should just fucking be roaming free. Bunch of saggy titties and shit,
Oh boy.
That's a genuine question. Who decided that 100 years was how long we were going to live when we've never made it that fucking far?
A lot of people have made it past
Consistently.
100. You're right.
Average age expectancy was like 58 112 years ago, dude.
Jesus. So is this guy still alive, or what's going on with this
Julio
guy?
Gonzalez?
See if he's
Well-
probably still alive.
Well, 25 years, 1990. He's almost out, actually.
He is out. I mean, 2015, bud.
There we go. Happy Land Fire.
Julio.
I'm trying to find him. Because it doesn't actually say...
Julio Touchdown Jones.
Yes, that's actually probably what it was. You're right. Arsonist. Be eligible for parole in March of 2015. Oh, he died in prison of a heart attack in 2016 at the age of 61. Oh, fucking this close.
I think he was eligible for parole the year before. They just told his ass no.
That's crazy.
That is pretty fucking crazy. How long we been recording, bud?
20 minutes.
All right, you want
25.
You want to get the next one?
Yeah.
Here we go. 1659. Aha, you got a 90s
We're
one.
gonna go for an older one. Yeah, I like this one. All right, let's go. You want to go for 30 minutes?
Yeah, sure.
So this story should put us there. Juanetta Hoyt, the Oswego serial killer.
Oswego.
1995. By all accounts, Juanita Hoyt was a good mother who'd simply had a string of bad luck. Over and over and over again. From 1965 to 1971, Juanita had 5 children, and one by one, they all seemingly succumbed to sudden infant death syndrome.
This sounds oddly familiar.
Yeah, are you fucking copycatting, motherfucker? No one gave it a second thought until 1995, when authorities from a neighboring county began looking at Sid's deaths in the area again with the idea that some of them might be murder. I wonder where they got that idea from.
Jeez.
Shout out one time, Mary Beth Tinning, helping us out, progress in the world.
They would have been good friends.
Maybe. All right, Hoyt confessed to the murders. Hoyt, you ever seen Training Day?
No.
Jake, I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake. Hoyt confessed to the murders by suffocation.
Suffocation. No breathing.
This is not. This is a comedy true crime podcast. Welcome. First of its kind. We laugh about. Yeah, this shit's getting taken down. Cancel culture right here, baby. Hoyt confessed to the murders.
Juanita Hoyt's just like,
I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake. I can't stop thinking about Training Day. I'm watching that shit right now.
Hoyt's just walking into the ER like, nurse, help me! I've had to feel the baby die. Help!
I'm glad that someone
I choked the fuck out of the thing.
Someone decided to look into the Sid's death because, 20 years ago, people were getting away with it, apparently. Hoyt confessed to the murders by suffocation when faced with authorities and was tried and sentenced to 75 years of life. She died in 1998 of pancreatic cancer while still appealing her sentence. Since she died before her appeal could be heard, New York State has officially exonerated her, which means she was an innocent bitch.
I don't think you have... I don't think you can have 5 kids die from SIDS and it just be a coinky dink.
I don't know. Mary Beth Tinning only got charged for the last one. Tammy Lynn. And she had 8 others that she killed. And some of them had pictures on Google. So they're real people. They weren't just dolls that she was done playing with. Like my ex-girlfriend did to all her boyfriends.
Oh boy, that's intense, man.
We are the Detective Pepperoni Pals.
We just read about a lot of murders, and a lot of them were children. So I'm feeling a certain type of way right now. I'm like, fuck this.
So you ever gonna have kids?
Huh?
You ever gonna have kids?
Yes.
You are. Even with this?
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
Just if anything happens to me, if I get poisoned or anything, and like 3 of my kids get killed off, make sure you take care of the one downstairs.
You should stop after 2.
That's the plan. But if she kills them off and kills me,
What if you have 1 and then you have triplets?
Oh, I'd kill myself.
When you got fucking 4 kids, you gotta provide for a jackass. And then I gotta fucking help out, and I don't want to do that. I'm already suicidal.
Uncle T.
I'm already suicidal. We can't be doing that shit. And the one fucking down there is trying to get me to put a baby in them now. So fuck.
What the fuck?
Dude, they're just obsessed with me women. I don't know what it is. They all want a child from me. It's because I got a cute face.
Is it?
Yeah. And
they seen your baby pictures like, oh my god, so adorable.
And Sid's runs in my blood, so it's alright.
Oh, shit.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed this comedy true crime version of the Pepperoni Pals.
This was not very funny. We apologize.
I laughed the whole time. I was having a good time.
All right.
If you guys don't enjoy this, probably because we just need therapy.
We're fucked up in the head. That's all.
Yeah. We need therapy. But for whoever does enjoy it, join the community because fuck yeah. Dude, are you okay with that microphone?
I'm trying to figure out where the part is that I'm supposed to be talking into. I think I don't know if I was.
Did you rotate the mic?
Oh, there it is. No.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed the podcast. If you're on YouTube, consider dropping a like and hitting the subscribe button. It would greatly help the podcast grow. Am I doing both the intro and the outro?
I did the intro.
Okay. Check us out on social media. Links down in the description below. TikTok and Twitter. And then lastly, what is the other thing? If you're on any audio platforms, consider following the podcast so you guys get notified every time a new episode drops. And give us 5 stars like the fake taxi driver you had on Thursday. Hopefully you all enjoyed. I'll catch you guys later.
Peace.
Peace.